Hello everybody, this is Dr. Sara M. I'm a psychologist. I've been working for many years in the mental health field, and many of you don't know me because I've been doing this in Spanish for Latino people. However, this is a time that we can't differentiate between Latino and English speakers and celebrities and no celebrities and players and no players. This is a time where whatever we're going through is affecting every person, everywhere, no matter what. So I decided that even though I'm not produced, I'm feeling not well, I haven't been feeling well for a week already, probably with this virus, that is now. I can't wait until I feel better. I have to talk now because somebody has to come and say the truth, even beyond the truth. I'm sure you've been listening to so many news all day long. And many of them are true, but nobody knows in 100% what realistically is going on. And not every information that we get is the real truth. The numbers are not the real numbers. The amount of people that are infected are not the real amount of people that are infected. And the way this virus attacks each person is not exactly what they are saying. And if you see they are changing their minds constantly, one day you hear this doesn't attack kids, then they say, yes, attacks kids. They say it's only for vulnerable people that are in danger, like elderly people. Then they say, no, young people also can be in trouble. What I'm saying to you is we have to believe, of course, some of the information that they are giving us. But the most important person that you have to believe, that you have to trust, that you have to follow is yourself. And I'm going to say what I always said. Use your brain and be positive, because that's an energy and that's a power that you and only you have. If you're going to relay everything in what other people tell you to do, you're going to be screwed big time. And I will tell you a story about me because I'm talking from my own experience. I've been a week with fever, up and down and up and down, a lot of muscle pain, weak, with stomach cramps. All my family that lived with me is in the same situation. And I decided to call a hotline that opened in different areas. It's a drive-through that they take the test. So I had to call once, they put me in the list, then they call me that I'm not in the system, that I have to call again. I call a third time. Finally, I call and somebody said, oh, wait a minute, so you're a doctor. So let me transfer you to Department of Health. So they transfer me to Department of Health. And so they ask me questions, symptoms, etc. And so they said they will call me back to give me an appointment. One day passed, another day passed. So I said, let me call again and see what happens. So instead of calling that hotline, I called an urgent care, because there are some urgent cares that have the test here in New York. And they were supposed to do this by appointment. So I call them, I give them my name, my symptoms. They say, okay, you have an appointment. You are going to go to this address, which is close to my house, and you're going to have the test done. And what you need to do is just register all the information online. So I go online, I register my name, my insurance information, etc. And by the time that they told me exactly 11:49 a.m., I was at the place. I go with a mask, special mask, with gloves. I go there, go inside, try to go inside the urgent care. They don't let me go in. The person that comes out doesn't have a mask. They say, go to your car and wait. We're going to call you. Okay? They ask me, are you registered? I say, yes, I did everything, all the steps. Okay. I go to the car. I wait for 20 minutes, even though I had 11:49 p.m. a.m., I'm sorry. So they call me and they say, oh, I'm sorry, but we don't take your insurance. I say, listen, I did all the steps, so why did you ask me to come? I did everything online. You had my insurance. Well, but you don't, so let me ask. They put me on hold, they come back to me, they say, I'm gonna call you back. Wait. I continue to wait. She calls me back. She says, okay, the only way is if you pay out of pocket for the doctor's visit, and then you're gonna have to pay for the lab. I'm already there. I say, okay, how much does it cost? They say 120 for the visit, and then whatever the lab is going to charge you separately. I said, okay. Okay, so let me call you back. I'm still waiting. So I wait. They call me back. They say, okay, let me ask you for the symptoms. This is the 6th or 7th time that they ask me for my symptoms. So I say my age. I say that I have a history of walking pneumonia, that I had fever, that I have cramps, that I had coughing, but the coughing is gone, thank God. And I've been exposed to many people. Many of them had tested positive. So they called me again and they said, I'm sorry, no, we are not gonna test you. Go home, and only if you can't breathe, so go to the hospital, to the ER. So at a certain point, I got disconnected, and she calls me back and I say, oh, I want to make sure that you don't waste your $120 for nothing because we are not going to test you. And at that moment I said, listen, I came here as any citizen without using my credentials because I'm a doctor. And good luck to you, because if something happens to me and you refused to see me, I'm gonna sue you because I'm already here and I have symptoms and you asked me to come here and you don't want to test me? Sorry. I came home and 2 hours later I received a call from the Department of Health, which is nothing to do with this. It's the call that I made 4 days before, that I have an appointment to be tested. So why am I telling you all this? I'm not telling you all this to discourage you, for the opposite. Somebody again has to say the truth. You can hear, oh, this is a time and we all are together in this. You have to take care of yourself. And of course, by taking care of yourself, you're taking care of everybody else. Because in this situation, you need to protect you. And by protecting you, you don't get anybody else contagious. So stay home, and stay home with a positive mind, thinking this is a situation that is going to go away. This is not going to be forever. This has a time that started, this has a time that is going to end, but you are the only person that needs to be positive, but not being positive in a denial, say, oh, it's nothing. No, it is something. It is something that for sure, if you take care of yourself, if you stay home and you don't go unless it's extremely necessary, you are going to be safe. Because most of the people have mild symptoms, like I have. The coughing, the fever, the weakness, it's going to go away. Sooner or later, 1 week, 2 weeks, it's going to go away. So don't trust anybody. Don't think anybody will help you. Just help yourself. This is my advice to you. And God bless you. You deserve to be well, and you will be well. But use your brain, because the energy that comes from here, nobody has it. Only you have it. Think positive. Just to make good, before I say goodbye, my granddaughter, 7 years old, that she saw me preparing this for the video, I said, what do you think I should tell people about this virus? And she looked at me and she said, tell them that everything is going to be okay. I almost cried. And she's 7 years old. All the best. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.